So, as you can tell by the title, the vlog today is going to be about infidelity. Will she ever forgive me or let it go? And this is a very serious topic because, and I say she because I guess it's a question that a gentleman asked me, one of my subscribers who, cheated on his partner, and it's been almost, I think he said about 5 months now, and it's not getting any better. It's actually getting worse. The tension, she's not, um, you know, being as warm to him as she used to be. So he wanted to know my advice. If it gets better, if she'll ever forgive him, if she'll ever let it go. And I'm going to be perfectly honest, and this is a very serious topic for people in relationships. And I'm not just talking about men who are unfaithful to their female spouses, but I'm also talking about the other way, like women who are unfaithful to their male spouses, or whatever kind of relationship you're in. And let me tell you what happened. Before I get into it and dive into it, I'm going to answer your question point blank. Would she or he ever get over it? Or would he or she ever forgive me? And the answer is no. No to one and yes to the other. Yes, they would forgive you, especially if they love you, because I'm assuming that they loved you in the first place, because the infidelity and the deceit and the wouldn't have hurt them so much, right? So yes, they would eventually forgive you. But speaking on a woman's point of view, she'll never let it go. No, she will never let it go. And it's not because she's bitter and she just holds on to the past and let it go. It's because infidelity is deeper than you think, than you can see. Now, let me just talk to my guys for a second, because I am a woman. Um, and I can tell you from a woman's point of view. Maybe one of you guys out there can give me your point of view. If you were cheated on, if your partner did it, or if your partner did do it, is it easier for you guys to forgive your partner than it is for women? Is it easier for you guys to let it go than it is for us women? So let me know from a guy's point of view what that's like for you. And or even let me know if you were the one that was unfaithful in the relationship, in the marriage, in the union. But like I said, women usually forgive you because they love you, especially if you're working towards getting her forgiveness, especially if you're sincerely sorry for what you've done and not just saying it. Women are really good with their intuition. They're really good with connecting with their feelings, so she would know whether or not you're being sincere. She would feel it. And if you really, 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 really are sincere about your apology, I mean, like, you really am sorry and you'll never ever do it again, not just sorry for the moment, but you really deep in your heart knew that you did a major thing, and you realize that you're going to lose the one that you love, you're going to lose your family, you're going to lose that relationship, and you really would never do it again. Because, I don't know, somebody said that, some foolishness about that's the way men are. And that's a cop out, because now these days, if you wanna say that, now these days women are just as deceitful and conniving as men, and that's because you guys have, hurt us in so much ways, and we look up to you and we see what you guys are doing, and like you said, if you can't beat them, join them kind of thing, right? So that's what I see happening. Let me tell you a personal story about me. Um, and I'm not going to tell you a story that I was cheated on, because it's not that. It's growing up. I have seen so many of my friends, of my cousins, just their hearts just ripped out of them because of the one that they love um, was unfaithful, right? So by looking at this, growing up from I think age 11 and all the way up to 17 in high school, I decided that I'm staying away from that. Like, I don't have to get burned in the fire to know that that shit hurts, right? And I dedicated myself to focus on my career and never ever date. I don't care if I liked you, if I thought you were attractive. I don't care if I was having a secret crush on you. I totally stayed away from boys. So I didn't get a chance. I didn't put myself in a situation where I experienced that, And then after I found a serious relationship, and I, expressed what I will not tolerate, and we came to mutual agreement that we both feel the same way. Uh, and hopefully, you know, the contract, the agreement, is kept. You know, it's kept by both of us. So that's me. But because I have observed and seen the way infidelity hurts females, I will share with you the way females feel, and and the reason why it is so hard for them to get over it, and probably never ever will. You'll probably be with them for another 40 years, or you guys might be senior citizens, and in that senior home, she'll still, at some point, maybe once a year, bring up that infidelity, or it'll come to her, and all of a sudden you'll find that she's kind of cold. That's how deep the sword is. It's like if you kill someone. So, guys, you kill someone and they're dead, and you're like, okay, it's been 5 years, get over it. You understand what I'm saying? When you break that contract, that union, and you give yourself to someone else, because the way a woman feels is that you are theirs, and what you guys share is just between both of you. And when you give yourself to someone else, she feels cheated, she feels raped, she feels like you're not hers anymore. So it's like a knife. It's like you just killed. It's like you killed someone. You killed something inside of her. And she'll forgive you for killing that thing because she loves you and because you're trying. But she'll never get over it. And I've seen a lot of women try to get over it. And they would love you, and they'll take care of you, and they'll make love to you. And every now and then, they moan for that dead part of them that you killed or gave away. So, like I said, it's not so much a physical thing. I think with guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, they're more physical, right? You guys can have sex with someone, and there's no intimacy. There's no connection. There's no intimacy, right? You don't. You can move on. You can go back to your wife whom you love, or your girlfriend whom you love. So you don't actually associate sex with love, right? But that's where women differ, most women, because like I said, now these days, women are turning into you guys, like trying to be like you guys. They're trying, but they're not biologically made up for that. You know what I'm saying? So even though they're promiscuous, they're out there and having the sex and giving their bodies up. They're not happy doing it. They just do it because it's been done to them and they're hurt. And they feel, if let's play the game too, instead of always being the victim in the game. So yeah, we are made up totally different, because think about it. When you have sex with a woman, you're taking your part of your body and you're putting it into her. Nothing's entering you. So your temple is not being invaded. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's the main difference. If someone took an object and put it in you, let's not get, but I hope you get what I'm saying. It's like all of a sudden your body's invaded. So I think that's why it's more important, because our bodies are our temples, and that's why rape is so hard. You never get over it because someone came into your house and just invaded you without your permission. So if you can understand that, and the fact that you're with your spouse and you're in her body, and she let you in her body, she let you in her soul, because we're mentally and spiritually, because mentally we usually connect first. You guys will see someone and connect with them, maybe physical first, and we would see and say, oh, he's hot or he has nice abs, but still it's the mind for us, right? So there's ways that you can help make it better. You have to get rid of all connections with that one that you have used to invade your relationship, that hurt your partner. Totally get rid of them. And it's best, and I know some of you guys don't want to do this, but get rid of them with her standing right there. Call that invader or that person that should not have been with. Call them up. You don't care what they think. If you love the one you love, you shouldn't care, because why do you care if you hurt that one that you had the affair with? And you don't care for the one that you just ripped out her heart and soul, the one that's been with you, that you love. So you have to see which one you like, and that's another test that she'll be watching, right? Make the phone call. Say, this is over. I promise you it's over. Pick up the phone and call her and tell her on the phone, listen, I made a big mistake. I love such and such. This is my life partner. I have no intentions of being with you. It was just a thing. And it was a wrong thing, and it meant nothing to me. You just fix something in your woman that years and years, it would have taken years to get to that point. By you validating the fact that this meant nothing to you in front of her, she might not get over it, but she'll forgive you in a way that you would think she's gotten over it. And you do that. And you do that in front of her. And any question that she asks you, you answer it. Because she wasn't there. Sometimes the mind is worse. Sometimes hearing that, this is what we did, this is what happened, I had too much to drink, she passed me her number, I wasn't thinking straight, we went up to the hotel room, she just started to take off her clothes, I was thinking this is wrong, then she said something, one thing leads to another. After that, I was so hurt, I got up, I walked away, and I told, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so she knows. Because in her head, it's worse. Because women have like a serious imagination. And we're going to imagine the worst. Some women will never, ever, ever forgive that. So that relationship would be done. Some women wouldn't even forgive one. That relationship would be done. So if you're lucky enough for your lady to still, she's trying, although you killed something that cannot ever be resurrected, she's trying, you need to try 10 times, 30 times, 1,000 times harder to build that trust. That's my thoughts. Let me know what yours are. And ladies, let me know what you think. Would you forgive that guy? Would you forgive? Have you forgiven? Has that happened to you? What's your advice? Let me know. And guys, let me know yours also. So stay with us. And thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Give me your opinion. I really appreciate it. It's your girl Paradise here. And once again, in order to be happy, you got to love. Talk to you later. Stay with us on Kiss of Paradise for more vlogs. I try and vlog every Fridays and Mondays and in between the week, you know? So, love you. Bye-bye, guys.